Alright, so let's start this off by going ahead and jumping straight to this message that I've received from a longtime supporter. He needed some advice. I asked him if it'd be okay if I could make a video response. He was cool with that. So I also want to say I'm sorry that I could not make this video a little bit sooner, but it is what it is. So no, I can't say his name. I'm gonna keep it anonymous. We'll just say his name is Mark. Mark says, so I've been in a relationship for 4 years and it's been a very interesting relationship. I woke up in high school, coincidentally around the same time I got into a relationship with this girl who was in my same graduation class. The relationship has been honestly everywhere. And honestly, I'm not going to put all the blame on her, as I also have a hand in the relationship being rocky. I would be very petty at times and I would always cap about what I'm truly going through on the inside. A lot of my internal struggles came from the fact that I knew me and her was on two completely different ways of thinking. I'm one of the tapped in ones. Hold on, let me read that last part one more time, because sometimes I be reading stuff and I don't actually fully process it. A lot of my internal struggles came from the fact that I knew that me and her was on two completely different ways of thinking. Okay. I'm one of the tapped in ones, and being a part of a relationship where I dumbed myself down a lot really put me in a depressive state. And it sucks because this woman isn't a bad person at all. She's not perfect. Who is? All in all, she's not a bad person. Far from it. Let me read that one more time. I'm one of the tapped in ones. Yup. And being a part of a relationship where I dumbed myself down a lot really put me in a depressive state. And it sucks because this woman isn't a bad person at all. She's just not perfect. But who is? All in all, she's not a bad person. Far from it. Now, before I get into this next paragraph, I just want to say this. Bro, why are you depressed? Because you feel like you got to dumb yourself down around this person. And why are you dumbing yourself down? You should be elevating this woman. Bro, you got to man up. All right? You got to man up. And a part of that is being a leader. Okay, so if you're going to be in a relationship with a chick, you should know that it goes God, man, woman, and then child, right? So you as a man need to be leading the woman. All right, the woman should never be leading a relationship. Okay, so why do you feel like you need to dumb yourself down when this is your lady? This is your partner. This should be the one person that you should be able to talk to about anything. You feel me? You should not feel like you have to dumb yourself down. This is the one person that you should feel like you should be able to be fully yourself around. But if not, then she's not the one. It's as simple as that. All of these guys on YouTube talking about, oh bro, you can't be yourself around women. Cap. Be yourself. Be yourself. These guys aren't even married. I'm married. Look, I'm married. Take advice from me, not these weirdos on the internet just trying to make a quick buck by selling y'all half truths and bull, bundling up in the course and doing consultations and stuff to misguide you guys. I'm not one of them guys. I'm gonna give you real spill. I'm gonna talk to you like I'm your big brother, bro. Man up. You shouldn't be feeling depressed because you feel like you gotta dumb yourself down. Gee, you smart. Yo, chick know that? Why you think she with you, bro? She know that. So you need to be making smart decisions, and you need to be talking smart around her, bro. You have to lead by example. She's a woman, bro. She needs somebody to lead her. That's what you're supposed to do. You want to marry this chick, right? Man, come on, listen. Stop all the bull, bro. Get your shit together, G. Get your shit together. I'm saying this because I love you. You feel me? As a brother, you got to get your shit together. It's not a game out here, bro. Don't be dumbing yourself around these people. If they don't like that, then let them be. Let them go. You shouldn't feel like you had to dumb yourself down around these folks. Now, it's different if you at work. It's different if you dealing with legal stuff, sometimes you gotta play chess. But when we talking about you being in a relationship with your woman, bro, you can't be dumbing yourself down. No, you gotta stand on business at all times. You gotta be the most confident you can be at all times when you around her, bro. You gotta be in your most masculine frame. You gotta be that guy when you around her, bro. You gotta show her that you're that guy. Why are you dumbing yourself around her? Why? Because you feel like she's on a lesser level than you intellectually? You have to bring her up with you, bro. That's you putting yourself in a depressive state. That's all you because of your mindset. Snap out of it, bro. You gotta snap out of it. Realize that you dumbing yourself down is only holding yourself back. Fuck what these people got to say. Don't be dumbing yourself down, bro. Be you. Be you. You know you, bro. I know you, bro. Not in real life, but I've seen your videos and stuff, bro. You know stuff that most people don't. You just gotta learn how to be able to convey it in a way that people can process it when you're speaking to them. At least try. Don't dumb yourself down though, bro. If you pushing people away because you're smarter than them and that's making them feel uncomfortable, then let them be. They weren't meant for you. Like the Bible says, let those with ears hear. You don't gotta be forcing nothing down nobody's throat. So just be yourself, and if they don't like it, then let them be, bro. Moving on. So the next paragraph, he says, basically, I've been feeling like we should just go our separate ways. You know, I feel like I have a different purpose to fulfill, but at the same time, I'm afraid of how she's gonna handle it, man. Bro, so you don't want to leave it. You don't want to leave this chick because you're afraid of how she's gonna feel. Do what's best for you. Moving on. He said, because I don't want to break her heart, man, but I know if I continue on, it'll just be a waste of time for the both of us. Then break up. So it's like I don't know what to do. I lie a lot about what I'm doing in my spare time, which is trying to connect with myself and become a better person and get closer to God. Plus, me and my friend group as a whole don't talk about anything that matters. We talk about absolutely nothing, which leads me to feeling alone a lot and wanting to distance myself a lot. Tell me, bro, how would you even handle this situation? What should I even do? Because I love this girl, I do, but I'm just stuck, and I've never really been in this type of situation before. Not trying to come off as a baby. I'm just keeping it real. I just don't feel like I just don't feel like I fit in with my circle in real life, and that's not a knock on them. I just don't think the same, man. Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, my nigga. If you're not married, then you should not only be focused on her. You should be having options. You should be exploring, okay? Explore. That's gonna get her on her best shit. I'm telling you. Once she see that you out and about and you got options, my nigga, she gonna get on her best shit. You feel me? I promise you, she gonna act right. She gonna start doing extra stuff. She gonna start really taking care of you for real because, bro, she don't want to lose you. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be that guy. You gotta show her that you a man of abundance. You know what I'm saying? So, get out. You know, be active, be busy, and socialize, bro. Grow your grow your social network, and level up in every aspect that you can in your life, bro. Okay, because if that's your girl, she's gonna see it, you know, so she's gonna see everything you're doing and everything, see what you got going on, you know, and she just gotta get with the program. And if she don't get with the program, then it is what it is. You gotta let her go. Like, you're not married, so it's not like you tied down to her, bro. You're not tied down to her. Y'all don't have kids, right? If y'all don't have kids and y'all not married, then you can still keep her. You say you love her, you can still keep her, and you know what I'm saying, like, keep her around, but have other options so that you don't feel like that's the only girl in the world. So you don't feel like that's the end. Because you said it yourself, you don't see it working out, bro. You don't see it working out. And you said that you feel like it's the best for you to leave, but you love her. So if that's the case, bro, just stop taking her so serious, man. Go talk to some other girls. Get you a rotation about 4-5 different chicks. You don't got to be talking to them all day. You a man, you know what I'm saying? I know you got responsibilities and shit. You probably got a job. You got school or whatever, whoopty whoop. So you got things you doing, but you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have a little rotation, you know what I'm saying, while you're not married. You don't got to be tied down to one chick, bro. And y'all not living together, bro. Y'all listen, bro. Listen, man. Stop stressing over her, bro. You too young. You got all this life ahead of you. You got all these girls out here in the world that's available, bro. You're not married. You don't have kids. Y'all don't live together. If you love her so much, just keep her around. You ain't gotta cut her off. You feel me? He said, tell me, bro, how would you even handle the situation? No, hold on. He said, plus me and my friend group as a whole don't talk about anything that matters. We talk about absolutely nothing. Listen, bro, that's because you have surpassed them. You have surpassed them mentally. You have surpassed them spiritually. That's just part of it, bro. That's just part of the journey, my nigga. Like, it is what it is. That's just what's gonna happen. You know what you gotta do? You don't gotta cut them off. You don't gotta cut them off completely, unless you want to. You say y'all don't be talking about nothing, though. Like, okay, if y'all talking about nothing and they are of no use, you might want to just go ahead and cut them off, bro. I ain't saying you gotta cut off all contact, but just stop talking to them. Just stop talking to them, bro. And go make new friends. Like, you will attract, bro. I promise you. If you just following your purpose, you are going to attract like-minded individuals that are doing the same thing as you, if not similar. And y'all gonna come together and build together. Y'all gonna make something. Y'all gonna, whether it may be a business relationship, it could be whatever, right? Like, you are going to meet people that think like you, that are doing the same things as you, that share the same interests, and you'll make new friends. And bro, you'll realize, like, it wasn't even that deep. There's always other people out here going through the same thing as you, that feel the same way as you, and they need friends too, bro. They need friends too, because you can only be a lone wolf for so long if you want to get to a certain point in terms of success. So, you know, like, it comes to a point you gotta branch out, right? Like, if you want to be super successful, you gotta branch out. Shit, you know, if you want to be even a little successful, depending on what you're doing, you gotta branch out. You gotta network. You need partners. You need help with this or that. You're going to need to consult with somebody, or you're going to need to ask, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm just being 100 with y'all, man. Like, stop tripping over these girls that don't even, bro. Like, these girls nowadays, they not special, bro. They not special. You the prize, bro. They not special. These girls nowadays don't even want to cook. They don't want to clean. You know what I'm saying? They dumb as rocks. They don't know nothing. They voted for Kamala. They're bro, like, oh my God. They're crying, blaming everything on Trump. They're crying and whining about the economy, yet doing nothing to better their finances or nothing. Like, these women today are dumb as rocks. They're eating up everything, fat. Like, every other girl that I went to high school with is fat now, ugly, ran through. Like, it's treacherous out here, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. You feel me? Like, I'm already knowing the dating market is poor, just from what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing on the net. And trust me, I know. But, bro, as long as you keep God in your life, keep him first, and you know, you stay on your purpose, and you just, you know, every day striving to become the best version of yourself, then you're gonna be smooth, man. God gonna bring somebody into your life, one way, some way, at some time, somewhere, bro, and it's just gonna happen. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You have a blessed one. Peace and love. Stay safe. Peace.